Hello, my name is Reynaldi Pratama. My last digit is 163. I am from English class G, management from economic faculty and universitas diponegoro. And today I'm gonna make a video of Mr. Mirwan task about comparing a video at a time, but I'm just gonna separate it in like 4 sections. The comparing video 1 and video 2. The second one is gonna comparing the third video and the fourth video. The third section gonna be comparing the fifth video and the sixth video. The fourth section, or the last, is gonna comparing the 7 and 8. So enjoy, I guess. Yeah, enjoy. So I just have like a little note here. So as you can see, just a little note. Okay, the first section would be comparing the first and the second group. The first group is showing the cultural differences by the accent. One of the highlight of the first group is Shakila, which Shakila has British accent in her character in the video, and she is good on telling the accent. She is good at telling the cultural differences. It is good, it was good, but I think that second group is better, because the second group tells us about the cultural differences in Indonesia, which happen nearly every day, because we do have some Chinese people around us, and they tells us something that we don't actually know, like what second group is told us is Chauvan, and what do we nearly more and more using it is like what we call our 10,000 rupiah, we call it Jeban. How do we call our 100,000 rupiah? We call it Cepet. And another thing, I mean, like a second group is better. It's totally better. The second section would be comparing the third and the fourth group. I don't know why, but they comparing this nearly same. They comparing the reading culture from around the world. The third group is comparing the Japanese and the Western or Indonesia. I don't quite get it when they video, because the sounds is a little bit low. It's also noisy because there were rain back then when they took their video. And the fourth group is, I don't know, it's actually better. The fourth group is they have shown the cultural differences of talking, of greeting, of eating, but it mostly about greeting. Yeah, mostly about greeting. And they showed more various of different kind cultural. So it's a win for the fourth group. So, but I still chose the fourth group, obviously. Third section would be comparing the fifth and the sixth group. The fifth group is comparing the Indonesian cultural and the Western cultural. The Indonesian cultural shown more bad side rather than the Western cultural, which what they showed is we ate rice for our breakfast, which has more calories. We work slower than them, and we don't have any parties at us, but we do actually have parties actually, and we do eat bread at the morning. I don't know, I did. And the sixth group is, again, it's about British. But they I don't know, they show the polite Indonesia and all the ethnocentric cultural. What they showed is actually just ethnocentric things, so I don't like it. So what I chose is actually the fifth group because it edited good, edited well. I love how they edit their voice, their tone, their green screen. I just way more like the fifth group. The seventh group, I'm sorry, the last but not least of the section, which comparing the seventh and the eighth video. Um, I I obviously chose the eighth group. They do have some noise, they do have some low voice, but I like how they show what is actually here, what is actually near us, especially here in Undip because they show what life in Tembalang is like. So I do really like it. I do really like how they showed their Japanese accent and the older cultural differences. They showed the people from Jakarta showing their accent, and they showing how Japanese people showing also their accent. So I do like the last one, the eighth video. It is really good. It's really well created. It's not having some faraway issue that there have our closest and really meaningful issues that happen near to us. I think that's it, guys. I'm sorry, maybe it's a little bit too long, but I like to talk. I like to talk without any script because did wrote if I do wrote the script, I just don't like it. I way more like it to be like this because I just feel I'm way closer to you guys. Thank you. Bye.